Welcome to the stage, Chris Madden.
Welcome to day 3 of Imagine AI Live. How's everyone doing today? Wow, that was a nice hype video. That's Dustin Hollywood right there. That's his creation. I hope everyone's doing well. Last night was a lot of fun. I saw some picture of some of our speakers in bathrobes. I don't. If you want to see it, come hit me up after this. I'm so happy to be here today. During this presentation, which should be on the screen, you're going to see a lot of QR codes. Please take out your phone, take pictures of me, share it on social media, scan the QR codes. You'll find the relevant information there. So I have a question for all of you. What do you think is the most valuable resource in the world today? Please, somebody. Oil. Ourselves. Subject matter expertise. Data, maybe. I'm going to suggest to you that the most valuable resource today is attention. And I'm going to explain why. There are 8 billion people in the world, 7 billion smartphones, all with capability of filming video and uploading that to the internet. 500 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. That's 82 years worth of video content uploaded every day. And that's just YouTube, not Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, X. The amount of content keeps increasing, especially now that it's so easy to produce. And now, as you've seen with AI video, it's just going to grow exponentially. But what stays the same? The amount of time in a day. The amount of time that you can focus on something. A third of that time you're sleeping. Maybe a third of that time you're on a screen. What's drawing you to that screen? What are you spending your attention on? It's the most valuable resource. It's a finite resource. And so I thank you all for your attention right now. I'm going to explain to you how I hacked the attention economy and reached 1 billion views. I'm going to explain to you how AI saves time in content creation. And lastly,
I will show you how I cloned my voice and created my AI avatar. Back to you, human Chris Madden.
Thanks, AI Chris Madden. So let's go back. This is me as a boy in Minnesota. I would get the National Geographic every month, and I'd see all these maps and beautiful places around the world and put them up on my wall. I dreamed of travel. I dreamed of adventure. And it wasn't until after high school that I was able to travel abroad. I studied abroad, and today I've been to 60 countries and over 200 cities. How did I do that? I taught English abroad as a second language. I lived in France for 3 years. I speak French. I saw the other half of the world, Asia, and I had to go. I lived in Thailand for 1 year. South Korea for 4, where I met my wife in 2017. We got married. And in 2019, we spent a year in China. And then guess what happened? COVID. The pandemic happened, and everything changed. Went back to America, and I started listening to a lot more podcasts at this time, as a lot of people did. And one in particular, the All In podcast. 4 tech bros, titans in their industry, just opening up about Silicon Valley, startups, politics, geopolitics. I found it really refreshing. And podcasts are long. They're 2 hours long. They're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, but they weren't on TikTok. And I thought, I was learning so much, and as a teacher, I felt like I could teach other people the things I was learning in short-form video. So I started a TikTok account. I didn't ask permission. I just loaded it up, and I got hooked. I created 2-3 videos a day of the best moments. I would add to the video by whatever they were talking about. I'd find an image of that and put it on the video. This was 2021. People weren't doing this. Now it's the game. You need short-form content to get people to the long-form content. Within 1 month, this fan account grew to 30,000 followers on YouTube. I had a Twitter account. All of a sudden, these hosts are messaging me. Jason Calacanis messaging me. Who are you? Are you human? He asked me. And so all of a sudden, I've got this connection with these guys, these idols of mine, and we're off to the races. They were like, go ahead, keep doing it. So my friend and I, actually, Spencer Tishner, he's here somewhere. There we go. He and I started a media agency where we did this for other podcasters. And we found the best moments and made great clips, running a clip account, and getting people to check out their faces, who are their names. It takes one, a podcast might get 10,000 views, a full-length podcast. But if you can get one clip that goes viral, it gets millions of views. And all of a sudden, everyone's seen their face, their name, and they check out the long-form content. So these guys they started to put on a conference, the All In Summit. And this is how I met Steve Metcalf. We were at one of the parties after the main event, and I see this guy, long, flowing hair, seemingly approachable. I go over, and he tells me this vision he has for Imagine AI Live in 2023. He was just getting started. And he recruited me to lead the marketing effort, and I knew exactly what I needed to do. And just a note on that, this is what conferences are for. They're for meeting people in real life, networking, sharing ideas. And who knows, maybe 2 years from now, we're going to be attending a conference that you put on, or subscribing to the idea that you had here for a business at Imagine AI Live 2025. So I started a podcast, and it's great updating these images because, yes, this is ChatGPT. Upload a picture of me, and there it is. So last year, had 250 subscribers after 3 months. As you maybe can tell, I like talking to people. Since then, today we have 2,500 followers on YouTube. I've done over 100 podcasts, and if you've seen out there, pop-up podcasts too. We did 15 yesterday, gonna do another 15 today. If you really wanna talk with me, you can sign up as well. But it's not, these clips, okay? These clips aren't just for one platform. You put a lot of work into making a great clip. You post on one platform, but you also post it across platforms. So today, I'm really happy to say we have over 100,000 followers across our platforms in only a year and a half. We post every day. With the podcasts that we've worked with, we've garnered over 1 billion views for our clients and for Imagine AI Live. So here's one plug. If you are interested in such service, my friend and I run Good Future Media. Please find us, and we'd be happy to help you out. Next, how AI saves time in content creation. This is what I talked about at last year's event, so I'm going to briefly touch on these subjects. Auto captions. Imagine being an editor without auto captions. What it used to be, you'd have to manually type in, listen and manually type in everything the person's saying. Okay, it took hours. Now it's done in a click of a finger. And not only do you get captions, you get 100 different styles you can choose from. Clip selections. Now we all know LLMs are based on words. You can take the transcript of an audio podcast or a video podcast, take the transcript, upload that to an LLM, and ask it to find the best clips for you, the most viral potential, the most interesting segments, and it gives you timestamps. And now there's a lot of companies that do that for you. And same with clip editing. Not only do they find the best moments, they'll edit it for you. Talking heads, captions. And what we do, though, that's where AI is today. It's still not good at adding the B-roll. And the B-roll is the visual stimulation that keeps people hooked and keeps people interested. If you're talking about something or somebody or a company or a person, why not put that person's image on the screen to help visualize it for the viewer and keep them engaged? Again, we're dealing with extremely short attention spans. 3 seconds. In this 82 years of content uploaded every day, okay, you need to hook people within the first 3 seconds. They've got plenty of options. So video and images can help do that. And as we all have seen, ChatGPT, a lot of AI generations are great at that. Finally, copywriting. is also really good. You put the transcript in, it'll write your YouTube, it'll write your Twitter post for you, your LinkedIn post for you, based on what the transcript is. And here's just one example, and it's actually an interview I did with Nathan Lebenz, who's here. It was a great interview, you should all check it out. But Riverside, I've been using for 4 years now, and just recently, they now will edit your full episode for you. They'll make these magic clips for you, and then there's their own editing software within it as well. And it's good, it passes. But if you still need humans, though, if you want to make really great clips. All right, now I'm going to tell you how I've cloned my voice and how that's been such a huge unlock for me. Before cloning my voice, this is what content creation feels like sometimes. You've got to be in a good mood. You got to make sure your voice is good. You're not sick. Got to make sure your hair looks good. The lighting's good, okay? And quiet room. And you might do 5, 6 takes. Takes an hour or more. Now, this is me creating content. I might wake up, in bed, scrolling Reddit. Oh my God, this is AI breaking news story. Johnny Ive and Sam Altman are releasing some new device. What's it going to be? Okay, so I take that news story and put it into ChatGPT and write the most viral 30-second short-form video script you can imagine, and generate it for me. So I take what it generates, and put it into my AI cloned voice, and all of a sudden, my voice has read that script, and I'm ready to start editing. 11 Labs is the leader in cloning your AI voice. HeyGen is one of our sponsors here, is a leader in AI avatars. Also, Ignite Tech's My Personas is an amazing tool for businesses, and you've seen it in there. I would highly recommend going to clone your AI avatar here while you're at the event. So there are options out there, and you can see the pricing here, $22 a month. $29 a month for tons of generations. It's very cost-effective versus taking the time to do it yourself. So let me give you some examples of things I've been working on over just the last few months with this new idea. Like 6 months ago, I cloned my AI voice. 3 months ago, I've been doing it for clients. One of them is my dad, who I'm so happy that is here, Toby Madden. He's a retired economist, and his goal is to teach people economics. The basics of
Use
Econ 101.
Pokemon and Disney money. Real coins with Pikachu and Mickey. Ever seen a coin with Pikachu or Mickey Mouse on it?
So we do 30 to 60-second clips. I showed you a segment there. It sounds exactly like him. And the strategy we use is 50% of the videos are viral leaning, like news stories, things that could reach a mass audience to get followers. And then 50% of the videos are more like econ lessons that might be a little bit more dry, but we do our best to hype it up with the visual editing. And as you can see, my dad, the only work that he did for this was the hour it took to give me his audio sample and a picture of him, and now it's off to the races. He just sees a video being released every day. Another one's a lawyer who, same situation. He doesn't have time to record content. He's tried YouTube, but no luck. So cloned his voice.
Bankruptcy isn't the end of your financial story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. I'm Tim Tyson, Minnesota bankruptcy attorney.
And you can see with that generation that it's getting better. The AI avatars are looking more realistic. Same strategy here, and he doesn't have to lift a finger. He's getting videos that get thousands of views. And hopefully leading to clients in the future. So this is my advice to you. You need to think about who is the face and voice of your business. And maybe your business is your own brand, your own self that you're trying to promote on social media. If you don't have that person maybe it's the CEO, the founder, somebody that works at your company, clone that voice. Use AI for script ideas and build content off of your business niche. With AI, you can think of ideas left and right. It'll just come off with tons of ideas. And you can take trending news stories and use a hack of something that's in the news and make a video out of it, release it within 24 hours, really good chance it goes viral or does well and brings people in to your channel, checking out who you are. So much is branding these days. Whether you like it or not, your name, your face, is a brand when you interact on social media and in the real world. So why not clone your voice and your face and have that be out there, acting on your behalf, growing your brand, your voice's recognition, your face recognition to the general public? The last thing, though, is that you still need a human editor. I mean, you need somebody that's going to put all this stuff together, process it. So, 10% up front, human, 80% AI, 10% at the end. And we still use tons of human editors to make good visuals, because AI is just not there yet. In conclusion, so we're all riding this wave of so much content being released every day, lots of competition, lots of faces, and now with AI faces coming in, how do you stand out? The number one thing people are looking for today is authenticity. And you are authentic. Every one of us are authentic. So lean into that. I have to give a big thanks to my wife and daughters. I would not be here without them. Married in South Korea. I'm very happy to be home in Minnesota for this summer. Again, please find me on social media. The social media is so important these days, everyone, and it's not too late. It's been 20 years since Facebook launched. It's only going to get bigger and more important. It's the second economy. It's how we are represented in the digital world. And with AI, it's possible. Paranoia. We all know this term, the idea that people are out to get you. I want to introduce a new term. Pronoia. The idea and the belief that everyone is out to help you succeed and has your back. And really, when you think about it, that's what AI is. It's this oracle in your pocket, on your computer, that will do whatever you ask it to do. You can tell it your goals. It'll help you achieve your goals, help you learn, help you get smarter. And that's what I believe our conference is, and this community that we're building. I want you all to succeed, and I hope you want me to succeed. AI is going to lift everybody up if they choose to use it and embrace it. And that is the amazing time that we live in. And I think we're all at an advantage for being at a conference like Imagine AI Live, where we're getting the cutting edge of where this technology is, and we can see into the future. Maybe it's just 3 to 6 months into the future because this technology is changing fast, but we're here, and we're helping each other out. Thank you all so much for being at Imagine AI Live. We've got a great day of speakers. And please come find me, talk to me, and sign up for the Pop-Up Podcast too if you'd like. Thank you very much.